Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome to the CNC with Dave Gatton show. We're going to be doing a little show and tell tonight. I've had, I don't know, 6 or 7 people, something like that, send me a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. So I want to thank them for sending in the stuff. I'd had a couple of requests off and on the past couple of weeks, I guess. Folks telling me it's time to do another show and tell, so here we are. Hobby's not with me tonight. He's had some family duties to take care of. He may be joining us later, but I talked to him earlier today, and I know everybody's always wanting to get the scoop on this new controller thing he's working on. And he said that in case he doesn't make it later tonight, to go ahead and pass on this information. But he's got all the parts and he's working at putting one together. In fact, he's trying a couple of different things. And, this is something he doesn't want to just throw it together and throw it out there and then there'll be problems with it. Everything has to be tested and all that. Because I told him, you don't want to put out junk. Because there's enough of that out there on eBay and stuff. So anyway, he said that, he should have something ready to go. In fact, I even made a banner because you can be checking this. The easiest way to get to that is to put in www.hobbybox.com. He's working on updating his new website. So he should have something available on it pretty soon. Just keep checking back with that. But he said that seeing how next Friday is Valentine's Day, he will probably do some kind of an introductory offer for the 3-day weekend, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, kind of, call it a Valentine's Day special or whatever you want to call it. But that's the info I got from him earlier today. So there you go. Let me get it back over here on the comments, see if anything is, I don't see any questions over there, so that's good. All righty, so we'll go ahead and get right to the, show and tell stuff. And I'm just going to take these in the order that I received them, so no particular order, just however they came in the email. And I meant to get this set up ahead of time, and I didn't. I got it open, but I just didn't set it up. So we'll do it this way. Okay, now I really like. Usually these show and tell shows are pretty well received, and I like them because for a couple of reasons. One, it just shows you what kind of creativity and stuff people can come up with. And for another, for all the brand new newbies watching, they will see something that they didn't even think of that you could do with a CNC machine. So that's probably more than likely going to be the case tonight. You'll see something that you hadn't even thought of. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first email I got was from Clyde Labonte, and I'll even do a little backstory here with his email. He says he sent me a folder with some projects in it, which I'm about to show, and he says, this is why I'm building the Gatton CNC. These are the largest jobs I can make. One mill is, and he's talking about what he's already got. He's got a little mill will do a 4.5 by 8 inches travel, and the other mill is 7 by 20 inches travel. So he's made a lot of projects out of aluminum, but recently started to make projects out of wood. He says, hopefully I can get the Gatton done by summer. And then he talks about what he's got so far and all. Yeah, it's not a race, just that's the neat thing about the Gatton CNC kit is you can build it as you got the funds. If you don't have to buy everything all at once, because if you're going to take your time building it, you don't need everything all at once anyway. So that's one of the good things about it. All right, let me get over here to and share the screen and show you some of. Let's see if this is working here. Why is that doing that? Well, let's see. Got that open. So where's this thing? There we go. Okay. I was getting something weird on there a while ago. Let me also try to enlarge these a little bit so you can see them better. But this is looks like one of those camper signs. And again, this is Clyde Labonte's folder of projects that he sent me. And the thing is, I hate when I bring them because it won't let me do that. Okay, now here's some metal stuff that he's doing on his. There's some aluminum, looks like he's doing on his little mills. That's I don't know if he says. Well, he doesn't say anything about what these are. But Clyde, if you're in the chat, and I think I saw you there earlier, that I'm just guessing looking at that. What is that? Is that like 3/8 aluminum, or I can't really tell by looking. Okay, he says the first one was cedar. I see him commenting there on that. Okay, he says that is a replacement part for a mini bike. Okay, it's half. Okay, ½ inch. All right, it's thicker than I thought. I knew it looked like it was at least 3/8. It's kind of hard to tell when there's not something there to compare it by. Keith Painter says, try hitting the right arrow key while it's zoomed in, Dave. Well, I don't think it. Well, let's see. I think when you zoom in, yeah, the arrow key doesn't pop up. You have to unzoom it before it pops back up. But I'll just keep going in and out. That's okay. Here's some more aluminum parts. Looks like he's got. I can't even begin to guess what that would be. Let's see if Clyde puts something in the chat there and tells us what that is. I'm assuming you're cutting these with the little 4.5 by 8 inch mill. I'm guessing. And again, I can't tell. That looks like that might be quarter or something. Don't really know. Oh, you're talking about on the key on the. Well, let's try it on the keyboard then. Let's see if it'll do it. No, that just makes. Wait a minute. Let me get off of that. No, doesn't work. Okay, Clyde says he did that one on the big mill. Okay. And when he says big, he means the 7 by 20. So the little big mill. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason in this photos thing, it only will let me do the arrow when it's on the original size before I zoom in. And this looks like a graduation present of some kind. What is that, Clyde? Looks like it might be some red oak or something. Okay, it says the other part. There's a little bit of lag here. So the last part was a reinforcement for a go-kart motor. Okay, and he said it was 0.200 thick. Okay. Alrighty. I guess I'll wait just a minute to make sure because I know the comments are lagging. About the time I switch is when I get the comment for the last one. Let's see. Bench, Millen, I'm not sure. Bridgeport, Collins, and NEMA 34. Okay. Yeah, Red Oak. That was for his granddaughter. Okay. So let's try another one. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can pull that one down like that. There we go. Some key holders. Yeah, that's very nice. Alrighty. Looks like we got a little. That one looks a little different. It looks like it's hard to tell. It looks like it might be maple, and the rest of them are maybe red oak. I'm not sure. And let's see what else we got here. Steve Toronto wants to know what software are you using with the small mills, Clyde. So you would handle that one for me. Here's some more aluminum parts, looks like. Okay, I see something racing on there, so not sure what those are off of. Clyde says that one mill has a CNC master controller, Gerbil on the other. Oop, there it is. Okay. And I'm not sure what these parts are. Maybe, okay, motor mount of some kind. All right. Javi says he's watching the chat muted at a dinner party. Don't let them catch you watching, Javi. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm not sure exactly how many. Oh, there's another one. Another racing part looks like. That's pretty nice looking. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Now, did you make that? That part of it looks. The lower part looks cast, but I'm assuming you made all of the whatever that is, a cover of some kind, maybe. I'm assuming you made all of that on the mill. Okay, valve cover. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Those little mills, even though you can't do anything very big, they're really handy to have. Okay, let's see if we got any more. Okay, here's some more. Wow, he's done quite a lot with that little mill there. Some nice parts. Alrighty. It looks like some kind of disc brake or something. Very nice. Mark Lindsay says, I've been wanting to play with the mill. Yeah, mills are a lot of fun. Although, we can do aluminum with just about anything. You just can't always do it as aggressive as you can with the mill, because usually a mill is a little more solid than. Stephen Toronto wants to know what RPM on those mills. What kind of range do you have in RPMs on those, Clyde? Let's see if we got any more here. Oop, that must have been the last one. Okay, so now let me save you all the infinity stuff and get the next one open. That's some nice work there, Clyde, for like I said, for just having a 4.5 by 8 inch travel, and the other one has a 7 by 20 inch. That's a perfect kind of little job for that. Let's see who was next one on the list. Oh, my old buddy Jim sent a Kola. Let's see what he says here. He says, here are some pics of recent projects I completed on my Gatton CNC. All right, so these are Gatton CNC projects. And let me get them queued up here. Yeah, he's got quite a few of them. All right, so let's turn this back on. Let's see if we got any. Okay, the answer to Steven's question was the big mill has a 2 horsepower, 3,000 RPM. The small mill has a Chinese spindle. Okay. Mark says, I'm not a metal guy at all, so I'd rather not experiment with my wood machines. If I'm going to bust something, I'd rather it be on a separate machine. No guts, no glory. What the heck, you know. All righty, let's see. Clyde's going to go look at something. I guess he's going to go check out the RPMs on that other one, I'm guessing. He says the 4x7 must be a 3018 machine. I have no idea what they're talking about now. Okay. Jerry says, my only problem is I show all my projects in the Facebook page. I'll start holding out. You can send them in here anyway, even if you've already shown them, because there's always going to be somebody that hadn't seen it or missed it or whatever. But all right, so let's take a look and see what Jim Kola has done recently with his Gatton CNC. Let's see if I can get these a little bigger, maybe. Nah, it's probably. There's a cardinal, and I'm not sure what type of wood that is. Feel free to throw any comments there in the chat, Jim, because he didn't really give me a lot of details in that in the email there. So let's see. Here's a little tiny Michigan. That's what that looks like. Now, is this Jim? Is this okay? Jim says cherry. Okay, I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't sure. And the little Michigan, is that something you cut out with a router bit, or is that possibly several passes with your laser? Let's see. He says each pick has a description. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to look up here at the fine print. I got you. Okay, so it says smitten by the mitten in cherry is what that one is. Okay, let's see. Okay, it says up here, you guys probably, I'm sure, probably can't even read it. It says spun 3, wait a minute. Spun closet pulls with stone handles. Okay. Well, those are kind of cool. I like those. All right. Okay, I'm trying to catch. I've lost my mouse. Here we go. Button in cherry for wife, lower with 2 millimeter. Okay, let me move on. Okay, there's an installed closet pull. So let's see if I can get zoom way in on that thing so we can see it. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. Alrighty. Now this one says Nutcracker plaque in cherry. Okay. Let me kind of zoom in on that a little bit if I can. How big is that one, Jim? I was looking to see if he replied yet, but I'll move on and see if he gets back with me on that one. Okay, there it is, 10 by 12. Okay. Oh yeah, and he's using his laser to put his brand on there. I like that. That's one of the really cool uses for a laser, actually, because it's easy to do. It only takes a few, minute or two to flip it over and do that. I like that. Very nice, Jim. Okay, now here's some buttons, I think. Looks like, what is that? What do you call it? A Celtic thing? I think is what they call that. Okay. I keep looking over here, folks, because since I'm flying by myself tonight, trying to keep Celtic knot. Okay, I thought that's what it was. Or Celtic knot if you want to mispronounce it, right? Oh, yeah, buttons. Yes, indeed. Whoops. I learned how to work the mouse here. Yeah, those came out nice. Very nice. Okay, and this, I guess, you're showing the Renaissance microcrystalline wax polish. Let's see, it says 1.5 and 1 in Celtic buttons in cherry and walnut. Okay. And is that your new sponsor, Jim? Is that why you're holding that up there? All right, now this is pretty cool. Let me read what it says. Stone mosaic in cherry with a textured frame. Let me zoom in so we can get a little bit closer look at that. Yeah, I like that texture on there. I think that's pretty cool. And I think it goes real well with the theme of the project there. That's very nice. Let's see. Wax does not change color of wood and it hardens. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, maybe that was the last one. Was that? Yeah, that was number 9. So that might have been the last one of Jim's. Well, let me get the next one queued up here. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's a couple. Yeah, hold on. There's a couple more here. I don't know why. Oh, there's that stupid arrow now. Must not have had it shrunk down all the way. Sorry about that. Okay. Oops. This says Jim sent a Kola, Michigan CNC seminar Midland, Michigan. And that is done with his laser, I'm sure. It gets a little blurry when I get too close, but you get the idea. Okay. And I think there was one more. Yeah, that's where he's putting his brand on the back of something else, I guess, there. Alrighty. And I think that one was it, yeah. Nice work, Jim. Mark Lindsay says, Bree wax for the win. Okay, let's see. Let me get another one queued up here. And who was the next one that sent me something? Okay, Sean Dyke, also known on YouTube, I think, as Klondike. Okay. This was a cool project. You guys are going to like this one. I do, anyway. Let me get it up here. This is a cool little project right here. We've got a game arcade, looks like. And I think I can just flip through here. And Sean, if you're out there and want to add any comments to this, feel free to just throw them in the chat here. There's the back of it. It's got this, looks like a logo right there cut into it. I like that. Let's see, is that a key? See, this that stupid thing. No, it don't work like I thought it would. All right, and let's see what else we got here. There's a front view of it. Yeah. Yeah, looks like this may be a dry fit going on here. And I don't know if Sean's out there. He may not be out there in the chat. And here's the shot of the CNC work. The cabinet sides, the little lower front there, and I guess that's the back where the fans go. If you put fans in it, I don't know if you do or not. Let's see what else we got here. Dave Matthews says, is that a RetroPie setup for the game? I don't know. I'll flip back to that first picture. And yeah, Ryan says most likely RetroPie. I'll flip back to that original picture. I don't know if there's anything in here that shows. Now, I like how he did this. He laid this out. You can see there's like tabs here and slots. So tab A goes into slot B and that kind of thing. I like the way that was thought out. And here's a look at the finished thing. Now, I don't know, since he's not in the chat, or at least I don't think he is, I was going to ask if he's making these to sell or making them for somebody else, or if he's just making them because him and his kids like them or something. I don't know. But I don't see. All right, let me see if I can. Let's see if there's any more pictures. Yeah, that's the last one there. So let me go back to that first one. Yeah, there's not really. You can see some speakers up there. Oh, I guess that's what that panel was for, speakers. But yeah, I would guess it's probably one of those RetroPie things, but I don't think. Yeah, all his email says is one of his favorite projects. So if he was here, we could get him to give us some more info on that. But I like that. I've always, not that I'm a big game player, but I like those things. I've always wanted to build one of those. Maybe I will someday. All right, let me get the next one queued up here. It's the next one is going to be Rob Schuster, and he sent me a couple of different emails. So we got a lot of stuff from old Rob here. So let me get this stuff queued up. And let's see, I probably need to wait and show that one last. Let's start here. All right, this is from Rob Schuster, who is still using his shoestring budget CNC, and then has also, if you've been hiding under a cave somewhere and didn't see one of those other shows when he was on, made an awesome rotary machine that he makes some cool drums with. So I think he's out there in the chat somewhere. I thought I saw him. Anyway, here is Joe's Cave. Nice carving there. I like that. And there's another nice sheriff badge. I like that. I'm trying to see what these things are. Hiding in Joe's Cave. Dave. Oh, there he is. He's here. I thought I saw him in there. Very modified shoestring CNC. Yeah. Well, you've had it a long time, so it should have a lot of modifications on it by now. When did you build that, Rob? 2014, maybe 15. Well, you've had it a while. All right, I think there's another picture here. Oh, there's a close up. Oh, I see the letters are raised there. I like that. And there as well. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Stephen, if you missed it, he's asking about what kind of drums. You need to go back. What has it been now? Probably 6 or 8 weeks ago, and check out the Saturday night show, because I had Rob on as a guest, and he had we talked about his awesome drum machine. So there's I'm guessing this might be for like a high school or something. I like that. Very nice. Looks like it's got a flat bottom pocket. Looks like there. Very nice. Yeah, Rob said he would say 4 to 5 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while, I think. I think so. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm sure you took a picture of it for a reason. So if you want to enlighten us there, Rob, that would be good. I'm guessing that's it looks kind of red, so I'm guessing maybe that's the same stuff that you had in the in this thing, maybe. Okay, Rob says, small college that my nephew go to, national champions for the NAIA. Okay. And he says that is the epoxy for later photos. Okay. All right. So I got you. Well, let's see what. Oh, this is probably it here. There's a picture showing, I guess, how small that is. And there's one with it pocketed out. And then there is one with it filled in. Okay. Very nice. I like that. There's another county seal there. I like that. Okay, Rob says, get my mouse back over here, that when he's talking about this, was to be a badge for a drum. Okay. And let's see what else we got. Okay, this, oh, wait a minute. This is actually a movie. So let me, oh, Rob says that's his employer. This one right here, I guess. Okay, gotcha. All right, so let me click play on here and we'll see what, you can see all the different projects that Rob's done over the years. And here it looks like he's just kind of screwing around. All right, Rob, I know there's got to be a story behind that big screw and that nut there. So I'll give that a second to come back up. Yeah, a lot of nice little stuff on there. Looks like it looks like the old Aztec calendar right up there. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's a movie, so it's not going to let me zoom in on it. Nice eagle head right here. Okay, Rob says, just for fun, wanted to see if he could do it. And it looks like he did, because it looks like it threaded on there pretty good. A little squeaky, but I think it's going to be that way because it's wood, you know. It's not like you can, put WD-40 on that or something. Okay, Rob says that's his wall of shame. So I guess, is that something where they look pretty good as long as you don't look real close? Is that, because my projects, when they're like that, I don't put them on a wall. I throw them in the fire pit when they're something where they're not quite right. All right. Well, thank you, Rob, for sending those in. Let me get the next one queued up here. I think that was all. Yeah, we got all of those. Okay, let's see. How we doing on time here? 39 minutes. All right. The next one I had was from Greg Euler, and he had some nice stuff. He sent me 3 different emails, I think. And he had some really nice stuff. Let me see if I can do these in order here, the way he sent them, because that way they probably make a little more sense. All right, I'm going to start right here. Okay, now this is very cool. And again, I hope some of you folks out there, if you're brand new, to CNC, or maybe just thinking about getting into CNC, I hope you're getting a lot of good ideas of stuff you can make with your CNC. And this is one of them that I really like here. Let me get it going here. This is a play kitchen. He said he built, play kitchen he built for his granddaughter's first birthday. And that's very cool. It's got the little oven there. Nice deep sink. That's cool. 2 burner stove. And he's got more pictures, so you can see he's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this whole story right there. Got her little chef hat on. And she's got the oven door open there. And see, look at the smile on that kid's face. That says this wh She's cooking with gas now. Got all her little stuff under there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Well done, Greg. That is well done indeed. Let's see, I'm not sure how many different pictures there are of this. Okay, there's one that got a little. Let's see if I can walk it around there. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Very nicely done. Let's see. Okay, I think that must be the last picture. All right, let me cue up one of his other ones then. Okay, this other one is right here. And this one says, here are some pics of a project that I built on my Gatton. The blank is 36 by 24. This was built as a donation to a charity auction for a local firefighter who died in a wildland fire. And he gave me a little compliment there. I appreciate that, Greg. And he says, if you have forgotten, you sent me my kit from the Gatton Christmas Challenge. I have not forgotten, because you're one of the few that that have made good use of the ones I've sent off like that. So you made me proud, Greg. You done good, buddy. And that's kind of not just a pretty good look at the project, but you can also see he's got an excellent looking machine there, if I say so myself. Got looks like a water cooled spindle on there. Oh, very nice. Let's see. Let's take a look at this flag. Very nice. Very nice. I love the table, the MDF and the T-track. That's my favorite kind of tabletop there. I like that. And then here it is all painted up. Very nice. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Let's see. Well, you're getting some, if I can get the mouse to work here, you're getting some compliments over here, Greg. So it says, so cool project. How cute can a little one be? Sweet. I like that. Make a kid real happy. Yeah, that's okay. All right. So there's the three of that one. Now let me get the next one queued up here, because it's got one more. Let's see how many pictures this is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I think there's one there too. All right. I guess it's just the way they're numbered. I'll try to catch that one here too. All right. This is, and Greg, since you're out there, if you want to chime in the chat there and tell us about these. This is, let me get on the right email. He says, this is it says 6-inch, but he might mean 6 feet. I'm not sure. Table, probably 6 feet, that I built for a customer. The sides of the table were cut on my Gatton. I did not want any end grain showing. I cut pieces of 2x12 into arcs and recessed the inside to inset the 3/4 inch center section to save weight. The customer purchased the chairs and they match really well. Okay. So yeah, so we've got this picture there's a leg. And let's see. Okay, yeah, he didn't want any ingrain showing, so I guess that's why he made those outer rings to go around that. I like that. And there it is, finished up. That is super nice. Yeah, 6 foot is what he says. I figured that's what you meant. Um, yeah, 6 foot. Okay. All right, so let's see. I think there's some more page. Yeah, I like that. Man, that is just beautiful. And you're right. The customer, the chairs that they purchased go with that really nice. I like that for sure. Like that for sure. Yeah, that white goes good with that. Ryan Ballard says very cool table. Impressive. Beautiful job. Very nice. And nice. And super nice. I think they like it, Greg. All right, let me see. Okay, now there was another picture somewhere. Oh, there it was. I just missed it. Somehow these things didn't get in. Up there he's showing how he, or maybe that one went with the. I don't know. You have to help me on that one, Greg. Because in the email, it's in the middle of the table picture, so I was assuming it's part of the table. Since it was in that email. And there he's showing the joinery that he used to put it together. Don wants to know, did you turn those legs? And getting back to, well, I gotta go back the other way now, don't I? Yeah, I just wanted to know if you turned those legs there. Man, I can't get this mouse to work. Yeah, the table leg. Okay. Yeah, everybody's liking that one. Oh, he says not this time. Amazon turned them. Good old Amazon. Okay. Still an awesome table. Okay, let's get the next one queued up here. I think I'm doing pretty good on time. I might be able to squeeze all these in. Let's see who we had next here. Before I show the next one, how many of you out there are watching this show tonight because you came here to get ideas for projects? This is a good way to get them, I tell you, because every time we do one of these show and tell episodes or shows or whatever, there's always something that somebody sends me that I go, wow, I've never seen that before. And with social media and Facebook and all that, it's hard to not have seen something before. So, okay, this is I got a couple of emails from Dave Matthews, and I think he's out there. So let me get his stuff queued up here. Okay, this one he's showing, and I guess he used a CNC for this because this is where he's showing making a, how do you say it, thine baffle? I don't know, whichever way you say it. One of those spinny things for the cyclone spinny things. But that's a picture where he's showing how he's got that connected just to a regular old metal trash can. And then here he's showing the guts of it. That's a different kind of style. I like how that that works. You're just actually using the sides of the trash can as the sides of that. See, I made one similar to that, but I used like thin plexiglass so that you could see the stuff spinning around in there, so it would look cool. And it still works great. I don't use it anymore because I've got a bigger dust collector now, but uh, I've held on to it in case I ever go to use it again. Okay, so there's that. I like that. So you can see you can use your Gatton CNC not just for fancy projects, but just much needed shop projects as well. Okay, and in here, he would have to tell you what the heck this is, because let me check his. Okay, got something in the email here. I'll read this. He says, I posted this to Facebook when I was doing the initial design. I have made a double treadle base for it, and it works. The problem is that neither of us have taken the time to learn to spin. It's harder than it looks. Well, when I was looking at these pictures, Dave, I wouldn't even begin to know how to operate one of these things. Where is it? I keep losing my mouse here. And then when I saw this picture, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. I'm sure people that are familiar with spinning wheels. Mark Lindsay's one. He knows all about spinning wheels. He's got I think he's got a bunch of them at his house. So, but he might know how those things work. But I have no clue. But it looks cool, and I see a lot of CNC cut parts off of there, and I'm sure you probably designed all that in Fusion 360. I'm guessing. Come back and look at this picture again here, because yeah, there's a lot going on right there. I like that. Now, David, is this your own design, or did you get plans for this somewhere online, or just watched other videos that made something similar? Just curious to know how you thought of all this stuff. It's very cool. I love mechanical stuff like that. Yeah, Dave says he did it in Fusion 360. Pulleys were cut using a cedar strip canoe bit. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, he says he looked up a few and drew up a few. Okay. Becca says she wants to see a video of you spinning with it. I would second that motion too. All in favor? Say aye. Video or it didn't happen, right? All right. So thanks, David, for sending in those pictures. And I think, oh, wait a minute. I guess I don't have one more because I forgot the other one was Rob's second stuff, and we've already shown that. So I think that's all. Well, that's good. We're right at 54 minutes anyway. Anybody, since we've got just a few minutes left, anybody got any questions about anything? We won't get into no long, lengthy discussion, but we can answer a question or two maybe. Again, if you just got in late and weren't here at the top of the show, I was saying earlier that Javi is going to be. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone right here. Dave, you didn't get my email? I did, Ryan. Hold on. I kept thinking there was one more. Where'd I put it? Ah, yeah, there it is. My bad. I got your pictures over here. Yeah, hold on, buddy. I got you. I kept thinking there was one more. Let's see. Clyde, Dave, Greg, Jim, Rob. Yeah, there you are. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you spoke up so that we can get these on here too. All right, I'm gonna blow these up a little bit. And Ryan, since you're here, you can. And this looks like one he's done since he decided to raise his CNC up off the floor. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it's sticking up. Don says, "Did I send mine to the wrong email?" Well, I don't know, Don. This is the email where everybody's sending them, and that's what I had on the Facebook thing. And I don't have an email from you. And let me double check my junk. There's nothing in my junk mailbox. So, yep, there's nothing there. Yeah, I must not have received it because I don't have it. Let me go. What time did you send it? Real early? I can, because I was thinking that Clyde sent one yesterday, and I had him as the first one I received, and I don't see any others. Yeah, I must not have got it. Let's see. Wait a minute. Now Clyde says, "Get Mr. Raspberry Pi stuff." Okay, yeah, we're gonna get. Yeah, that's Ryan Ballew, by the way. He's Mr. Raspberry Pi. Okay, so is this the wrong picture to start with, Ryan? Um, let's see. Oh, yeah, it won't let me switch with it blown up. Okay, so this is. Okay, yeah, they're not in any particular order, I guess. Okay, well, this is obviously a welcome sign with a fine looking young man holding it there. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. There we go. Got a little, I guess that's supposed to be a snowflake on there. I don't really know what snowflakes look like because we don't ever get any around here. So, all right, let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm probably going in all kinds of crazy order here. But this, I think, is part of what we were looking at a while ago, was it not, Ryan? Let's see. Rob says, "Got to run, everyone. Have a great week." All right, Rob. Thanks for sending me those pics today. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I see. He's talking about. Stupid thing won't let me do it. So he's talking about the O is removable for different seasons. Okay, so you can have like a snowflake for winter and um, I don't know, whatever you have for fall and spring and summer. I like that. That's good. That's good. All right, so back to this. This is the Maryland sign. Clyde wants to know, did you cut all the letters separate? It looks, oh, let's see. Yeah, it looks like they were all cut separately. That would be my guess. Ryan says flag is all stained. Cut the lines with a 30-degree bit. And he says yes to your question, Clyde, that he cut the letters separate. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, I like this one already. Grandma rules. And let's see. what Grandma's rules are. It says, if I am home, you're always welcome. If you're hungry, help yourself to anything. If you break something, it's all right. If you need anything, I'll buy it for you. If you make a mess, help me clean it up. And when you leave, give lots of hugs and kisses. All right, there you go. There's Grandma's rules. That's pretty cool. Did you make that for yourself, or is that for a customer, Ryan? I really like that. Becca says that is one strange flag. What does it represent? Um, I'll let him answer that. Clyde likes that one, I think. I do too. Let's see. I think we got some more here. Can't remember how many there was. Let me look. Man, every time I look over here, I don't see it. I don't know where the heck it went now. I just saw it a second ago. Oh well. Let me continue on here. Okay, now here's a little contraption he made for his laser. It looks like, what is that, Hitachi router, I think. And it looks like he's got something that just connects right to the front of it where he can hook his laser up. I like how he's got the little guard thing there, so you don't have to wear them sexy red glasses. Becca Ryan says that's the Maryland state flag just squished. So Becca says Texas is straightforward, Lone Star. We are simple folk here. Okay. Flag project was 30 inches by 8 inches. Okay. Becca wants to know what it means, though. I guess it's just the state flag, I guess. Yeah. Dogs and kids are impossible to get laser glasses on. Yeah, I know. Jack won't wear his for nothing. But all right, let's see if there's any more pictures on here. Oh, okay. Here's another shot of the Maryland thing. That's kind of a fancy flag with all those colors and stuff. All right, let's see if I got any more. Nope, that looks like that's the end of it. So we got that one. Yeah, it looks like okay, so that's the beginning of it before it's painted. And then there's probably the next step. And then I'm guessing that's supposed to be the final thing. All righty. Okay. Well, thanks for sending those, Ryan. Thanks for reminding me too, because I don't know where I just saw your email, and then I looked away and looked back. Now I can't find it again over here, but I know I remembered getting your. I still don't see it, but anyway, I got it because I'd already moved everything over and put them in a folder, so I'd have them ready. So I think that, let me double check, make sure, but I think that was everybody. Clyde, Dave, Greg, Jim, Rob, Ryan, and I just now got the one from Don, who was asking about it earlier. So let's see what he's got. Okay, I gotta move this picture here. All right, I'm just gonna stick it right there. Okay, now what kind of machine was this done on, Don? Was this done on a mill of some kind? Because he says this is a pic of his bud's '39 Ford Coyote engine, and let's have a look at it here. And that, because I'm guessing that's aluminum. It looks like it's aluminum. I'm just wondering what kind of mill that was done on. Barbara's being funny here. She says, my boyfriend made a really cool looking coffee plaque for my sister's 40th birthday. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of it. I'll have to send it next week. Yeah, you do that. Trying to think of what machine that was run on. That might have been run on that old metal Sidewinder, because that was quite a while ago, I think. All right, Don says it was a 4 foot by 2 foot CNC with a 1/8 inch end mill. Okay. Yeah, you got some kind of tight spots to get in there. I don't know how big that piece is, but yeah. All righty. Well, now we are over an hour. So, does anybody have any questions? Okay, well, here's an explanation Ryan's got for the Maryland thing. He says 2 families that ruled Maryland back in the day, North and South, it is their crest to show that one is not better than the other. Okay. I get it. All righty. Well, I don't see any questions, but let me scroll back through. If anybody had a question about anything and they want to, I don't see any questions other than about the projects and stuff. And I think we've got them all covered. So, anywho, let's see. Yeah, I appreciate the thumbs up, y'all. I see we've got quite a few of them over there. I appreciate that. All right. I guess we're going to wrap this one up then. Thank you all so much for sending the photos in. It's always fun to do these show and tell type shows. I hope if you're somebody new out there, new to CNC, you got some good ideas. And like I said, a lot of times you'll see stuff and you'll go, man, I didn't even realize you could do something like that on a CNC. See, Glenn is saying, oops. He says, UCNC 100, buy on Amazon. You can buy them on Amazon, but make sure, I've got links on the website to the real one, because there's a lot of knockoffs on there. So if you're not paying at least 100, 105 to 110 bucks for one, it ain't the real deal. I hate to tell you. Don't think you got a great deal on one because you got paid 50 bucks for it, because it probably won't work. But that's just the way it is. That's how much the real ones cost. So Bart says you can also get them at CNC 4PC. Yeah, you can get them there. There's a few fakes on eBay and Amazon, but that's what I'm saying. If you find one and it's $50, you know it's a fake because they just don't sell for that. Even when they're on sale, they're right at $100 or 105 or something like that. So, yeah, so you want to make sure. And like I said, they can be purchased at CNC4 PC, or you can get them on Amazon. And when you look at the seller will be CNC4 PC or CNC Drive, one of those two. That is the real deal. And they should be, I hadn't looked lately, but they should be around 110, 115, 114, something like that. Anyhow. All right. Well, I guess we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. I appreciate it. And I guess we're going to sign off. I guess Javi's stuck at the dinner party. He didn't get a chance to pop in. I sent him the link thinking he might get to pop in, but looks like he was busy eating. Glenn says that's how you know it's real. Yeah, you know it's real by the price, because if it's, they can't sell them for $50. I'm telling you, there's some that do, but they won't work. I guarantee you. Ryan's got tonight's lesson. He says Amazon may sell fake UC100s, but they turn some nice legs. What a joker. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I don't know what we got planned for next week. I keep hoping, since Becca Miller's out there in the chat, maybe if I ask her right in front of everybody, she'll come on next week. Put you on the spot, Becca. Now, I want to have you back on whenever you're ready. Like I said, I'm not rushing you, but whenever you're ready, I'd love for you to come back on and talk about your building stuff, because you've been posting some awesome pictures. I know you've had a few issues with the electronics and stuff, but don't let that get you down. That's, you know, sometimes that's the way it goes. And Ryan is telling me I should plug the new channel. And for those of you who hang out at the coffee sessions, and I know many of you do, like to join me on the weekday mornings for the coffee sessions, I created a new YouTube channel. It'll still be just like this show is. It streams live to both YouTube and Facebook. So it'll still be on Facebook and it'll still be on YouTube. It'll just be on a different YouTube channel. And the new YouTube channel is really easy to remember because it's called simply the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions. So all you got to do is put in my name and you'll find both this one and the other one. But if you go, if you think you're going to watch Monday's coffee session and you go to this YouTube channel, it won't be on that YouTube channel. It'll be on the new one. So anyway, all right. Becca says next week is not good, but the week after is okay. So, all right, I'm going to mark it on the calendar. Let's see, today's the 8th. Next week's the 15th. So the 22nd of February, Becca Miller will be here. So, all righty. Well, we're going to get out of here. Thank you all again so much for tuning in and hanging around with us tonight. I appreciate it. I wouldn't get on here and do this stuff if it wasn't for you guys that show up to watch all the time. So, anywho, we're going to go. Y'all have an awesome rest of the weekend, and we will see y'all later. Take care, everybody.